The Jacksonville Jaguars entered the National Football League 10 years ago as an expansion team. In only their second season, they went to the AFC Championship game, just one win away from the Super Bowl. But in 2003, after back-to-back losing seasons, a new coach, Jack Del Rio, was hired to revitalize the franchise. His first season was a disappointment, as the Jaguars won only 5 games and lost 11. This spring, the players were back in the Florida heat, back in minicamp, preparing for a new season. Del Rio wasted no time testing their will, ordering them to line up for wind sprints after a long, draining practice.
Let's go, get ready for gas, everybody on the line. No, helmets on, helmets on. Helmets on. Les, where are you, Les? Blow the horn, Les. All right, bring it up, guys, here we go, bring it up. Bring it up, I couldn't do that to you. Bring it up. Hey, hold it, before you say too much, hold it. And here's what I liked about what just happened. There wasn't any bitching and moaning. Guys are just ready to go do it, for the most part. Might have been a little quiet grumbling. Hell, I was grumbling myself with a thought. But that's what it's going to take, guys. You're going to have to build, there's going to have to be some trust. We're going to take care of you. We're going to push it. It's going to be a tough camp. And we're going to need the whole team this year. We're going to need everybody. We're going to push it. It's going to be a tough camp. There's going to have to be some trust. Help you be better players on Sunday. Trust me. Trust me. Here we go. That's what it's going to take, guys. That's what we've got to develop is trust. Let's go. Trust me. Finish strong, guys. Finish strong.
At 41, Jack Del Rio is experienced at taking charge on the field.
Hold on. Got to open his own wide, right? His own wide. Hell no, what are you doing with it? I'm worried about you. You look at me like that.
Del Rio played 11 seasons in the National Football League. His trademark was his intelligence and intensity, the same qualities that now characterize him as a coach. When the Jaguars lost 7 of their first 8 games last season, Del Rio could not hide his frustration.
Come on, tackle! Let's go!
I think that you learn from adversity, and certainly we faced more than our share last year.
All we got to do is settle down, guys. Offense is going to go down and score and get us back in the game. We got to settle down and take care of business.
I'm proudest of the fact that that the staff and the players got to see how I would respond when things were toughest. I think there's a certain strength that they saw that I'm not going to buckle. I'm going to remain consistent.
Okay. Let's make sure we learn from all these close games. I'm talking about as we go forward, how important each play is. Okay.
Rather than looking to assign blame, I'm looking for the answers and looking to move forward.
For years, NFL teams held their summer camps on quiet college campuses. But the Jaguars are among an increasing number of teams that now stay home. The players check into a hotel instead of a dorm, and all the work is done at the team's practice facility.
Training camp priorities. Got to see if you can find that. I think it's either handed out or in your book. And just going through that, obviously we want to keep our players healthy, particularly our studs. We want to make sure they're healthy and fresh for the open. Give them something that they can look to be better at every day.
This is number 10. This was the goal when I started. Get to this number. Get to number 10, double digits.
Yeah, 13 years, so I'm never ready, man. You never can get used to it, you know what I'm saying? every year it's the same thing. Oh, I got to go back to camp.
You always forget something. See, on the way over here, I had to stop and get some toothpaste, the toothbrush, and some mouthwash.
One of the things that we're going to talk about as a team, we played from behind all year. And we've got to find a way to start fast. We end up with no touchdowns on an opening drive all year. 2 field goals all year. Not to harp on negatives, but we've got to start fast.
Check-in time, baby. Time to go to work. See, this is all a part of checking in to training camp. Signing everything you can possibly find.
When we travel, I'm going to have guys not up this year. I thought I got a little too loose last year. When we start winning some games on the road, we'll talk about taking the ties off. Right now, we didn't win last year on the road, so we're going to do it this way. I'm sure there'll be some grumbling on that one, but they'll get over it.
Yeah, you got to bring a suit with you. Make sure you're confident that you're going to be traveling.
Yeah, well, probably about 7, 8 T-shirts, 7, 8 pair of shorts, 15 pair of drawers, and you all right. That'll last you all the people carry. Bring your toothbrush and everything, deodorant that you're going to need. But other than that, all you need is drawers.
It's not going to be as much fun. We're not going to have singing on the plane when we're losing.
2-ply Ultra Charmin, because as we all know, hotel toilet paper, it can hurt you. It's like fiberglass, so you gotta have that. More movies, gotta have the comedies, got Richard Pryor, Cold Mountain, Up. I don't know how that got, I don't remember how that got in my bag, I'm sorry.
Look at that.
I want everybody checked in, weighed in, get their weights, get their equipment, get all that stuff done before 4 o'clock.
Put the kids up, family up. That's what gets me through those dog days. Oh, you need some cleats, helmet, and shoulder pads. How I look?
For most players, the first real test does not come on the practice field, but in the locker room when they must weigh in.
That's pure state. That's pure state. That's that good quality. That's that prime real.
I've talked to Hugh. Hugh already agreed to that weight. I told him where I wanted him. He said, that's where I want to be. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be less. He went to 291. He said he had a bad weekend. So we'll see. I said, well, if you don't come in at 79, I'm fine at
279.
So he knows.
What was his weight, used weight? 279.
279.
Yeah, that's called hard work. You see the chiseledness? Hey, look at that big man with abs. Hey, a lot of hard work, baby.
And a pretty smile, too.
Hey, pretty smile, looking pretty damn good, if I do say so myself.
All right, thank you. And then give me that list.
Okay,
all right, guys. Welcome to the beginning of training camp. And we've got a lot of work to do, guys. We've got a lot of work to do. Now, the way our schedule's set up, we'll practice in the morning, all right, then we'll have lunch, and then we'll have a light dinner before the night practice. Now, there's a lot of optimism, a lot of things are being written, things are being said, people are getting excited. Don't let talk about us being on the rise keep you from working hard towards your goals. Don't sit there and let people pat you on the back. These same people, the minute you slip up, will stick you in the back. The players that were here last year when this staff arrived, only 20 of you left. Okay, that's a lot of turnover. But of the 20 that are here, we believe we have a very solid nucleus to build on. Our practice tempo is game-like tempo. If we're flying to the ball on defense, then that can be our conditioning. If we're not, we're going to run. Okay? Our goal is to make the playoffs. Plain and simple. Okay? You can't win a tournament if you don't get in the tournament. All right? Our goal is to make the playoffs. What you've got to have is faith and discipline when you are not yet a winner. Not yet. That's where we are. We're not yet, but we will be. And it starts with faith and discipline. Faith in your teammates, faith in your staff, faith in yourself. Believe. Believe.
Formation, and it's a draw play. Williams going left. He's got some room to run. Now trying to bounce it way to the outside. He's caught. Now he's coming back, and he is going to get hit, and he's breaking away. He's got more room all the way, reversing his field, and he's going into the end zone for a touchdown. Gosh darn it.
The Jaguars finished last season as the NFL's second-ranked rushing defense. But the bottom line was 11 losses, 6 by 7 points or less.
Let's go, D, let's go!
Del Rio knows 1 or 2 missed tackles could have been the difference in any of those narrow defeats. So he is stressing that point on the practice field and in the meeting room.
You know, if you go back and look at where we failed in our 2-minute ability on defense last year, it was tackling the back. Really? Houston beat us that way, and New York beat us that way. We lost 2 games not tackling that check 3. I think we ought to just tackle every day in camp, some form of fashion. We can't be any good. You know, we can't be any good on D if we're not tackling, and I just think we need to make it an emphasis every day.
Del Rio is particularly demanding on the linebackers, having once been a Pro Bowl linebacker himself.
Do we have any linebackers in here? Do we have any in this drill? Because all 3 of you ought to be finishing on the ball every time.
It doesn't go out of you. I mean, I'm a linebacker at heart. I was a linebacker all my life, coached the position coming up. I know what it looks like. I know what it should look like to play the position and play it well.
Oh. Hey, Jimmy, that's good, but look, it's got to be more violent. Look, you got to come up, showing the A, bam, and come on, let's go, right?
He's definitely showing us more attention than most coaches that I've been around, most head coaches.
Mike Pete, here's how you can be even better, right? Coming here and coming back with your hips low. Instead of reaching like this, right? Bring in your hips.
Donovan Darius, number 20, is beginning his 7th season in Jacksonville. On a defense with so many new faces, his leadership is vital.
Yeah, baby, loose today. Fluid, baby. That explosive. Bam! Here we go, cat left. Mabel! Kathy! Many, triangle.
Every year I come into this league, I look at every year as if I don't have a job. You know, I don't have a position. You know, so I go out there and try to earn it.
He brings it. He's a very, very good competitor.
They don't miss very many tackles, but he also sets the tone in the game with sometimes really big hits. He's really what you want as a coach. You have to run him off the field. He works so hard.
Ability only can take you so far. Ability got you to this league, but a lot of guys want to do whatever it takes to stay in this league. Seeing whatever you can do to make yourself better. Never being satisfied, always being hungry, always trying to get better.
Sometimes it's good. You want to pop and get it straight up, but most of the time you want to hit, explode them hips, and then drive through.
So with those young guys, man, you know, when they come in here, I take them under my wing, especially the younger DBs, and you just try to show them, you know, a little bit, at least help the learning curve a little bit.
I think he read that option, and you know, if you were sitting, he run by. If you back, he just curled up because we was in 0, right? Yeah. Right.
Donovan definitely wants to coach, and in some respects, we have to pull him back a little bit.
Coach, come on now. We wasn't in nothing but regular base, right?
Oh, I didn't see
red,
it.
Okay, I'm asking. Red 8. It was in 2x2.
Double D. When you're doing these things, don't be the fastest, be the smoothest. Right? Quick without hurrying, right?
Hugh Douglas, number 53, is in his 2nd season with the Jaguars. He is reunited with defensive line coach Ray Sugar Bear Hamilton, who was Douglas's line coach his rookie year with the New York Jets. Now, 10 years later, Hamilton is still the teacher, and Douglas is still the class clown.
Center's going away, right? Well, beat the friggin' guard. All right?
Hey, Ray said frickin'. When you ever heard Ray say frickin'?
Ray used to cuss proper, though, when he was with the Jets. That that boss.
Beat the friggin' guy, okay?
There you go. Yeah. Oh, now you can't laugh about her. Oh,
I'm trying to concentrate here.
Oh, you can't
There you
laugh.
go. Nice job. Nice work. There you go. Good. Good.
You concentrate.
Nice timing on that. Not bad.
With him, he makes me feel like, what, this is my first year in the league. Every play.
There you go, Doug. Nice job. Nice work. There you go, Douglas. Nice work. Who is that masked man?
Your legs tied? Join the club. Everybody legs tied.
No
hey, come on, Ray.
No
I need
walking.
you to jog, Ray.
No walking.
Hey, Coach, I need you to jog, man.
Yeah, walk if you let him.
Come on. No. Come on. Come on, man.
Come on. Let's go, Ray.
You setting to get a bad example for everybody.
I know, but I'm 53 years old.
In the 2003 season, the Jaguars had the worst special teams in football. They ranked 24th or lower in 4 different statistical categories. After the season, Del Rio fired special teams coach Bill Bates, his friend and former Dallas Cowboys teammate.
You know, ultimately, I had to make a very difficult decision to let somebody go who's a good friend of mine. And it was one of the harder things I hope I'll ever have to deal with.
That's the true test of a great leader, is can you step up and make the real tough decisions in the best interest of your franchise?
I made some changes to the staff. Pete Rodriguez was coach of the decade in the 90s, okay? He's been successful everywhere he's been, 16 years of experience. The man knows what he's doing, knows exactly what he's looking for. He will help us have a very good special teams this year.
We're going to work our asses off. We're going to work hard, and you know what's expected of you. Last year, Jacksonville was the worst in the National Football League in special teams. Our goal is to be the very best, and we expect to be the best, okay? There we go, there we go, there we go. Get out of there. Release now, release, release, release. Get into the lanes, get into the lanes, get into the lanes.
He's pretty even keel, doesn't do a lot of screaming.
Remember, you're not jogging down to the bus stop, okay? You're not jogging to the bus stop. Be a football player. So when we break it down, it's ha! Here we go. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Get it up. Get him up back there. 40, come on. Break down. There we go. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Break down. Here we go. One more. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Break down. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. A little faster. Break down. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Break down. All right, way to work, guys. Here we go. Let's go.
I don't want to come off like I'm Vince Lombardi. I'm myself.
Yeah, just call me Pete, Coach Pete, or whatever. Yeah. Coach Pete's fine, or Pete. Do not give him that sideline. Take it away from him. Once he declares, take it away from him. You take that first step. If you're struggling, you're not unbalanced. Should be right here, huh? Perfect balance, right there. Boom, right there. And as he takes the bait, you take that backside arm and knock him out of the way right there, and then rip through.
He's done it for so long. He's really got a good handle on what he's looking for.
We don't want to go laterally. We always want to go attack towards the ball. Excellent job by the 5-man of being violent with the move. Violent, violent, violent. Pop, violent, violent. Turn it. All right. Really jack that guy. I want to see him snap back when you make the contact. Snap it.
You know, there are just so many different little things that have to be just right, and he's got a great handle on them, and he's able to convey that to the players.
If we're going to punt the ball to the right, what do we call Joe Smith? Rita. Where did Rita come from? Where were you all spring? Rita, is that who you were with last night or something? Got Rita out of mind?
The good side's here. The better side's here. Just pretty all the way around.
Joe Zelenka, our long snapper, he's a unique kind of person. You know, he's a funster. He likes to joke.
There ain't no love for you back there. There ain't no love for you back there. Not on me, babe. Not on my watch.
He obviously didn't think before he woke up this morning in the black jersey. I mean, it looks good. I'm glad he's wearing the black. But I tell you what, he's got a little belly. He's got the belly, accentuated by the fanny pack. But you know what? He's here, and I'm glad he's here. In fact, at the end of practice, that'll be the first guy I go to right there. I'm going to find him. How you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Good to see you. Good. Are we?
Ready for the Super Bowl this year?
We're going to have fun.
I tell you, we got one hell of a team.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we got one hell of a team.
To stay cool, a lot of people would like to dress a little less, and this guy dressed a lot less. It wasn't pretty. But that man is probably in the Josie fan club, so it's all good.
That's worth some money now. Got me and Chris Hansen on there.
Number 41, Nick Sorensen, is in his second season with the Jaguars. He's a former college quarterback who now earns a living the hard way as an NFL special teams player.
You know, he has a great motor. He just plays and plays and plays and never seems to get tired and has a great attitude. Not very verbal at times.
Arnold Schwarzenegger getting electrocuted. Ow, 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 ow.
He was probably the outstanding player on their special teams a year ago, and he does not make a lot of mistakes.
Procedure. Nick, let's give us a call. Let's say we got a balanced 44 and there's 10 guys on the line, so give us a regular call, okay?
10-man balanced, 44 green.
10-man balanced, 44 green.
He does a good Hansen too, the mbop stuff. And if you ask him nicely, he might pose as the Dutch boy from the Dutch Boy Paint. Dutch boy's brown hair, Nick's blonde, but if he poses in just the right way, you won't even know the difference.
Okay, here it is. Any white guy with long hair, I look like him. The dude from Shrek, the freaking the Prince or whatever, you know. Any lead singer of any rock band. Some dude thought I was a lead singer of Incubus after a game one time. I mean, I can imitate some other stuff, but a Dutch boy on the paint can is not one of them. That's Z just being stupid. Get a back shot from Joe Z. His receding hairline.
You know? I'm cool, but I'm bald, It's like instant air conditioner coming through your helmet going on your head. But I'm bald, bro. See, I can't even grow it, though. You can grow it.
He comes off as being kind of loosey-goosey and easygoing, but inside he's a tough guy that really wants to get better.
What is that, 5?
There you go.
That's 48?
Yeah.
49?
Oldest man on the team, baby.
112. Paul! Spice, you're going to want to take some of that weight off, I'm telling you right now.
Every day is something, you know, and he says so many things I just kind of brush it off, you know.
We got to get the measure off.
Oh, yeah, we got to get the measure stick.
Once again, I'm dating myself, 1980s movie, Eddie Murphy, The Golden Child. The kid in that movie kind of looks like one of our new weight room assistants. So Paul Spicer nicknamed him and yelled, "Hey, Golden Child, come on up here."
Hey, the Golden Child. Right there behind you. Little fella. Come here, Golden Child. Come here, Golden Child. What? I want to see who's tall. I bet he's got me by an inch.
He's probably only, and I'm sitting down right now, so he's probably only about this tall. I think like 2'11", I think was his actual measured height.
Back to back. Where you get these guys from? Like,
yeah, he's got you, bro.
They came with the weight.
It used to happen
It's a humbling experience for a guy who's 6'7", you know, 280 pounds like Kyle Brady, or 7'5", you know, 800 pounds like myself, to be coached in the weight room by someone so little. I can pick him up with one hand and hold him here and look at him, but he's my coach right now.
My feet are sore, so I'm like Achilles. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to the University of North Florida Basketball Arena.
Quarterback Byron Leftwich pays a visit to the other team training in Jacksonville. The U.S. basketball team, with its cast of NBA stars, is preparing for the Summer Olympics.
It's the best in the world right here, you know. You got some people that's not playing, but look who on this team, you know. I knew I would never make it on that level playing basketball. I was never that good. I used to be able to put this in the hoop, man. See this stroke? This would be a thing of beauty. I used to be able to put the ball in the hoop. I can't even do that no more. So now I just watch it. What's up, baby?
I heard you was about to take us out. What's up? What's up?
We can do something. We can do something. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? What's going on, bro? What's going on, big dog?
What's up, B-Level?
Ain't much, baby. Ain't much. Chilling.
Always. Forget anything. Just play your ass off. The way we punish them is by kicking their ass, all right?
I meant to tell Coach Brown he needed a 13th man. Just let me know. I can run and use all my fouls. You know?
Good luck, Doug. Come on, Doug.
Hey,
have a good season, guys.
Win the whole season.
Byron. Good luck, good luck.
Byron, come on, guy. This is our season. Yeah.
At 24, Byron Leftwich is the cornerstone of the Jaguars' future. At 6'5" and 240 pounds, he is equipped to compete on the field. And he's learning how to play the game off the field as well.
These some heavy books right here, bro.
Interesting read there.
Why art thou Romeo? Out with the Capulets. They the first people with Ebonics. People didn't even know. They were starting Ebonics back then.
Okay, a little fun thing.
Great read by the quarterback.
It's cool. Y'all called it, I run it. I think it's just trying to become the complete quarterback. That's what I strive for.
If your eyes don't take that guy there, he won't go there. If you don't stare it down, if you did what you just did right there, it'll be there all day.
Let's go. We got weak right rule zip. Husky 3 Z drive X go on one. Ready? Right now I feel so comfortable with the system because I had a year under it. You know, I know everything. I'm thinking, Coach Musgrave, I'm thinking the way he's thinking.
They're checking through and they're not uncovered now. The guy who's checking down, right, 3 by 3, he could always end up in the flat for you.
Like we get single high, work the China slant side, just like we would do dragon.
Yes, yes.
And if we get any type of true look, work the arrow.
That's exactly right.
Him and Vint got a lot of similarity. We got number 7. Y'all black, and that's where it ends.
There you go. Good way to find a check down.
The Jaguars' first pick in the April draft was Reggie Williams, a 6'3", 225-pound receiver who scored 22 touchdowns in 3 seasons at the University of Washington.
Yeah, I feel comfortable with Byron. You know, it's still going to take time. You know, we got a couple practices in together, you know, throughout the summer. But, you know, until you get that real practice with everybody flying there, around everywhere, you know, that's when you really get your true chemistry going.
And he's a guy that's going to help us this year. You know, he's not a guy that's going to just take 3-4 years to develop.
All right, first pick. That's what they came to see.
He just turned 21 in June. You know, he was 20 years old when we drafted him, and he's you know, years ahead as far as maturity. He's everything we expected and more. If he gets nicked up a little bit, a little twinge, gets knocked around, he doesn't stop practicing, he battles through it.
Kyle Brady was also a first-round pick, but that was a long time ago. At 32, he's the 3rd oldest player on the roster.
I think a lot of guys, when they come in as rookies, someone were to ask them how long they'd like to play, how long a career they'd like to make in the NFL, a lot of guys will say 10 seasons.
Way to get the press, Kyle.
I mean, I always still feel like you have something to prove. Everybody really does. I mean, even if you're a long-standing superstar, it's about what have you done for me lately. It's just, if you're not getting it done, you're not going to be on the field.
Oh, dang. I'm the classic American success story. I come here as a non-native born American. I can handle Mr. Universe. I can handle the state of California. For something you can do unedited, there's just tremendous flatulence from the quarterback position.
See, if you hold it in and come out your mouth, so.
I don't know which is worse.
The offensive line was one of the Jaguars' strengths in 2003, but this summer, they're working in some new personnel.
Too much distance. He's out here dancing, and you're here, all right? Let him dance, and then when he comes in, step on it.
How many people wake up in the morning, go to work and push a sled for 100 yards?
I don't think nobody was. A few people who actually was born to actually play football. But other people, I was like a model type. I was born to really like be a model. But, you know, I could play football.
We signed 2 very good, veteran, experienced players in Salam and Compton, and they both are accustomed to starting.
Mike Compton, number 77, won 2 Super Bowl rings with New England, while Ephraim Salam, number 76, must adjust to a new system after 2 seasons in Denver.
You know, I've never really been in this situation before, opposed to, you know, coming in the training camp and being the starter and, you know, knowing the system and the team. I've been the starter my whole career, so that's the only thing I know.
You know, like he did at Denver, you know, just, it'll go behind the 3, but it'll be outside.
So let me get a 2-point, I could, no? Okay.
No.
For this camp, at least, I'll be bringing my playbooks home every night. This has been something, it's a first for me in a very long time. Usually I get the offense, know it right away.
Okay, we're going to pin that there. You'll see on tape Ephraim. Okay, you went a little too far on that, so you're going to have to pin that.
Get over here. Huh? One set it, and then kick to the left. Okay, you know, you're going to punch the middle back.
And then back.
Yeah. You watch the other girl? There you go. On you.
It's important to just go out there and be yourself and not try to force leadership or force your type of, you know, attitude or enthusiasm on anybody.
Let's go, you son of a... Oh,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
The guys in front of me are good guys. You know, they're young, good tackles. I mean, they're good. And any way I can come in and help that line get better, that's what I'm here to do.
Okay? We'll stay together. If something happens, something breaks out, fight breaks out, one guy gets in a fight, they better fight 5 of us. All right? We're going to be together all year long. We go on the road, we only got us. So it begins now in training camp. Stay together. Here you go. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together!
Man, what do they have going on over there, man?
When the Jaguars decided to train in Jacksonville, they didn't plan on having a heavy metal concert called the Warped Tour playing right next door.
Let's just throw a couple of our offensive linemen in there and see how they do in the middle of the mosh pit.
You guys heading over to the Warped Tour after this?
That's a concert over there?
Little country music.
Country music for you, baby?
It ain't bad.
I guess somebody's enjoying themselves over there. It provides for us. We're just going to use it as a little crowd noise tonight.
Some of these coaches are going to start.
There is one musical tradition at training camp, and that's veteran players making rookies sing for their supper.
Give me a song, Steve.
What's your name? Where you from? What pick you want?
Sean Boobin, University of Illinois, 5th round.
All right, Daryl Smith, Georgia Tech.
Signing bonus.
1.8.
You mean 1.8? 1.8?
I'm a rambling red from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer. A hell of an engineer. Like all the fellows, I drank my whiskey clear. I'm a rambling red from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer.
You're about to get gone. Rewind.
To hell with Georgia.
What the hell? That was y'all fight song? Did y'all win the game?
That was not American Idol, that was WB Superstar. That was just pitiful. You have to do it again.
Everybody here?
At training camp, the coaches push the players hard on the practice field. But they push them just as hard in the classroom.
Box 2, X and Y hook. Lying on the strong side and dragging on the weak side.
Cover 2 buster. Nail fire zone.
39 box again.
Box fire zone.
Beat the man post if the strong safety screws down on the Y hook.
Any questions on that? Are you guys with me?
If you just look at this 25 defense right here, all right, all they'll do is they'll put the mic 2 o'clock meeting, 3 o'clock mass, 3:30 special teams meeting, and another meeting at 3:50. Then we have dinner, and then we have another meeting at 5:45, and we play some football.
Let's go out there every day, man. Our motto is try to be our mindset. Don't let the hard count get us.
The special thing about special teams is the people that play it.
This is our motto right here. We're going to swarm and finish to the football.
So defensive backs, you still have what we call your territorial right. If you got your ground set, it's just like basketball. A lot of you play basketball. If you got
the phantom coming over the top on the Nebraska, it'll hold the free safety. You know what I mean? He won't go flying out there because he's got a hold in case you flipped it to the phantom. And there may be a nice little alley to hit that Nebraska. You know, I'm excited about that.
You can run it out of shape. Definitely. You might not want to run it out of shape. It might not be the best thing to do. You can run it out of shape.
You got it?
We got that cigarette.
Okay, Todd, you have some pirate doohickeys here? All right. Any questions about that?
Anybody have any questions?
Just be in charge of the Krispy Kremes.
Hey, cafeteria guy.
Jaguars are known for their colorful markings, and in Jacksonville, 3 Jaguars proudly display their Hawaiian heritage. Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala, Vince Manawai, and Chris Naoli.
Just overall, like in Hawaii, like when a lot of us Polynesians come to the mainland, you know, we all kind of stick together, you know.
Hey, put that away. We're not Steelers anymore. Jaguar.
You know, it was just good feeling too. And then when I came in as a rookie and started playing with him,
I don't know, it just felt like I was still playing in Hawaii because knowing that he was on the other side.
We, expect the best from each other, so we try to push each other to be the best.
As you look at it, Wednesday nights are basically going to be off. The exception, the first Wednesday night we have in camp, we're going to have a team luau.
Getting ready to go to the luau. I don't know what a luau is. Right there, I don't drive.
The luau is a Polynesian cookout. The main course is a whole roasted pig. For the team, it's a night away from football. But for the rookies, there's no getting away from the veterans.
There's a rookie right there. He looks a little nervous. Hey, you nervous? Luau? First NFL luau. You heard about these? Are you ready? For tonight, the luau. There's going to be girls there. That's what the rumor has it.
Thank you.
Hey.
That needs some shit. Aloha.
Hey, we've been in camp. I'm excited.
This thing right here make you want to go home to your old lady right here.
Our warrior has chosen a young lady as the chosen one. Hello. Now take the warrior by his hand. We now pronounce them man and wife.
But Kyle's going to help me do something right now. I need you to give me about 8 dancers.
8 dancers. Well, we're obviously going to have to choose from the rookies. So give me a little help, guys. How about you guys in different positions? Give me a little help. Put some rookies up here.
Come on! Who got the smallest signing bonus? That's what I want to know. How much was yours?
I don't know.
$1,000? Go sit down. Go sit down.
Other rookies were not so lucky. They became part of the floor show. Number 1 draft pick Reggie Williams got a chance to work on some new moves. Chris Fuamatu Ma'afala closed the show in spectacular fashion.
It was okay. My man, the knife dancer over here, doing a...
He's like, "Cuz, I used to do that growing up, brother, but I never did it with the drums, and I usually do it in my backyard, just spinning with me and just no lights. But when the drums started beating, cuz, I just decided to just spin that thing, and
When you're spitting fire, you know, you can't. Nothing else to think about except for safety.
He was more scared of his motto than anything else.
Yeah, my mom gonna probably call and like, what are we doing?
The Jaguars returned to work with an evening practice. The first preseason game was just 1 week away.
Hey, Coach, can I ask you a question? How many we got to run today? Because, like, I need to know.
No, I'm going to tell you ahead of time. If it's an excellent day, we're not going to have to run tonight.
I mean, can I get, like, a number? Because, like, yesterday, you kind of hurt me. You hurt me yesterday. Because you just kept going and you was chilling.
No,
and
I'd say lack of offsides, lack of false starts, lack of blown assignments, and a crisp practice will be rewarded.
Okay, I can do that.
But the practice was anything but sharp.
Oh, man.
I'll tell you one thing, that ain't going to get it done.
Look where you are.
It don't matter.
Look where you are.
It don't matter.
Look where you are.
It don't matter.
Kid.
No, hold it. Everybody bring this up. Bring it up. Now, look, it's important, guys, that we understand something. That right there, the sloppiness of that start, is what leads to a really ugly year, okay? That's what led to a lot of ugly moments and a lot of ugly starts for us as a football team. You know it. I hear everybody saying, let's pick it up, let's do it. The want to is there, okay? Now, we're going to go back to the start of that period, and we're going to see if we can just settle down and focus on your job and quit all the talking about what you're going to do and execute and play good football. Start from the top. First play, let's go. Here we go.
Ooh, pow, Brady.
Whatever, baby. Whatever.
It's whatever. Whatever. Hold on. Hold on. You want to go? What you want to do?
Let's go, everybody on the goal line. Everybody on the goal line. Line it up. Guys, too much energy being wasted. Too much energy being wasted on the wrong types of things, guys. Offense, defensive line, 2 to 40. Here we go.
You know, the guys were just so anxious, so gunned up that we spent more time fighting and less time, you know, being a good football team.
Hey, let's go, offense, huh? Let's set the tempo.
I thought that once I ran some of that out of them and dropped a few F-bombs, then we settled down and practiced real well. It was a great opportunity, though, to drive home a point.
You know, it's like the anxiousness.
Yeah, they were just so.
That's exactly how we start.
Well, it's about
we go
how
out
we start
over
every game.
We go out over anxious.
Don't
make
the
mistakes.
We don't make the friggin' check when we get to that.
Right. And then settle down and start playing good football. We got to stop it. We've got to put a stop to it. All right, look. All right, now just think. I want you guys to really think about tonight, because to me, it's a great opportunity to learn. That right there was just a small synopsis of what last year was about for me, emotionally. Watching the frustration, watching that stuff unfold, and then watching us, after we got ourselves dug a hole, play good football the way it's supposed to look. But we can't afford to put ourselves in a hole all year. We'll start lining up against the opponent soon enough. But right now, we've got to get better as a football team. We've got to work together and not disrespect each other, cheap shot each other, right? We've got to take care of each other. You keep giving me the effort. Trust what I'm telling you, and we can accomplish great things.
On the next Inside Training Camp, Jaguars Summer,
Breaker 19, breaker 19. Yo, you got your ears on out there?
there is no break in the action.
Now, it's about to get ugly. You know, you haven't done anything in this league. We're not trying to hurt anybody, but you will be initiated. one way or the other. All they had to do was dance.
Give it to him. Oh! Blow the horn!